Dear Grace, we just missed 11:11 by about 3 seconds. It was 11:11. If that means anything to anyone, I know I would. Anyways, Dear Grace, another day, another fucking podcast. How many more of these goddamn things do I have to do before you show up? You could show up right there. Anywhere along there. You don't mind. Once celebrated and inventors' breakthroughs are now viewed as disasters, and the world is still reeling from them. Recovering, whatever. Leaded gas and Freon. Yep, those are two winners. This 3.6 million year old footprint was made by our earliest known ancestor. Now it's at risk of being lost. Take a picture, measure it, do a cast. Big deal. 3 ways to spot the difference in chemistry and compatibility. Just use Tabitha. It'll spot the chemistry and guide you to the compatibility. Catchline, Tabitha, a therapist in your pocket. It's always feeling around in there, looking for what's ever in pockets. 3 ways to spot difference. We better read this, Grace. Just so we know whether it's chemistry and compatibility or just horniness. 3 ways to spot the difference in chemistry and compatibility. Chemistry pulls us in, but compatibility makes us stay. Many people come to therapy carrying the weight of disappointment and disillusionment from their failed relationships. They may say things like, I'm still reeling from the shock. Everything felt perfect, like it was meant to be. Now I question it all. How could something so right go so wrong? Maybe because you were fucking asleep. I thought I found my soulmate. Now I see cracks in our foundation. Arguments, misunderstanding, feeling distant. It's become a daily occurrence. How do I move on from this? The pull of attraction. Cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance and rationalization. Emotional needs and unconscious desires. Ooh, that sounds kinky. 2 BC companies ordered to cease all operations over national security concerns. What the fuck were they up to? What doesn't the government want you to see? That's my question to thee. I think they canceled T-Ball. Grace. Too cold. First topological quantum simulator device in strong light matter interaction regime to operate at room temperature. Holy fuck. Google just updated its algorithm. The internet will never be the same. Thank God. Big tech has distracted world from existential risk of AI, says top scientist. According to AI, my script has a lot of existential elements to it. Psychologist Adam Grant says, your overall success at work comes down to 3 familiar words. Fuck you, mate. Did that one before, a couple of days ago. Saw the eclipse in Aurora. Now comes a 3rd once-in-a-lifetime event. I want to say a supernova. On repeat, Biologists observe reoccurring evolutionary changes over time in stick instincts. Understand your reactions to others' demands so you can respond effectively. Nah, just blurt it out. Hidden citations conceal the true impact of scientific research. Physics world. Something really awesome happens when you use your banana peel as an ingredient. How appreciated is part 3 in the US. I finally saw a live demo of Chat GPT 4.0 voice. If anything, it is underhyped. Actually, it's not that great if you're trying to do something real with it. As an example, I fed it a ton of really good notes. The script example it came up with was just pitifully obvious. And it didn't use the details in my notes, it made up its own fucking details. I know I could have told it not to. It's just a good test in vanilla. I think actually ChatGPT will bring out new writers with a new perspective, because the old writers are the same blah blah blah. Why bother if ChatGPT can do it? Just my opinion. You see, health authority cyber attack involved ransom demand. International planet hunters unveil massive catalog of strange worlds. Theory and experiment combined to shine a new light on proton spin. I really gotta get some of these physics ones out of here. Grace. WhatsApp just gave millions of users a reason to quit. Research reveals staggering production of cancer-causing chemicals despite being banned for use. Medieval denari jackpot unearthed by woman on stroll. If you use these 10 phrases regularly, you have a very strong personality, according to psychology. You know we're going to do it, Grace. If you use these 10 phrases regularly, you have a very strong personality, according to psychology. By Lachlan Brown. Lachlan Brown. Sorry, Mr. Brown. Psychology tells us that our words can reveal a lot about our personality. Using certain phrases regularly might indicate that you have a particularly strong personality. These phrases aren't just words strung together, they're reflections of your self-assurance, determination, and authenticity. Here's a quick glimpse into the 10 phrases you might often use if you're someone with a strong personality. Let's get started. No, thank you. A strong personality doesn't mean you're aggressive or overbearing. It's about knowing your own worth and setting boundaries. One of the most powerful phrases you can do this is simply, no, thank you. This phrase showcases your ability to stand up for yourself, make your own decisions, and not be swayed by others. It reveals a person who knows what they want and what they don't want, and isn't afraid to express it. In a world that often demands us to say yes to everything, the ability to say no thank you with grace and conviction is a clear sign of strength. It's not about being rude or dismissive, it's about maintaining respect for yourself and others. That's the mark of a strong personality. I believe in myself. Number 2. There's something incredible, powerful about believing in yourself. It's a phrase that I've personally used countless times. It has made a huge difference in my life. For instance, when I was just starting out in my career, I faced a lot of doubts and criticism. There were people who thought I was too inexperienced or too young to succeed. But instead of letting those opinions bring me down, I would tell myself, I believe in myself. Tony Robbins shit. This phrase became my mantra. Even when things got tough, it reminded me of my worth and potential. It pushed me to take risks, overcome challenges, and ultimately prove that doubters wrong. I believe in myself isn't just a phrase, it's an affirmation of self-confidence and resilience. If you use it regularly, it's a strong indicator that you have a robust personality. 3, I'll make it happen. When you hear someone say, "I'll make it happen," you know you're dealing with a person of determination and drive. This phrase is a hallmark of strong personality types who simply don't wait for things to fall in place. I agree with that one. Interestingly, a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that people who exhibit a proactive behavior akin to this sentiment behind "I'll make it happen" are more likely to be successful in their careers. It's more than just a promise to oneself, it's a commitment to take control of the situation and steer towards a desired outcome, and that's a sign of a strong personality. Maybe we should put all these up on the wall, Grace. Number 4, I disagree. Just an idea, Grace. It's easy to go along with the crowd, but it takes a strong personality to stand up and say, "I disagree." This phrase sorry, some people looking at something but I can't see it. This phrase shows that you're not afraid to voice your opinions even when they're not popular. It indicates that you value your own thoughts and are willing to defend them. Damn, that's a strong phrase. It's not about being argumentative or difficult. It's about having the confidence to express your views and engage in healthy debate. This willingness to engage in constructive disagreement is a sign of a strong personality. 5, I don't know. Admitting ignorance may seem like a sign of weakness, but it's actually a mark of strength. Saying "I don't know" shows that you're honest, open-minded, and willing to learn. It's a phrase that signifies humility and intellectual integrity. Strong personalities are not afraid to acknowledge their gaps in knowledge. They understand that it's impossible to know everything and see every situation as an opportunity to grow and learn. 6, I'm here for you. Strong personalities aren't just about confidence and assertiveness, they're also about empathy and compassion. "I'm here for you" is a powerful phrase that communicates your readiness to support others in times of need. It shows that you're not just focused on your own needs, but you're also willing to step up and be there for others. This phrase is a sign of emotional strength and resilience. It reveals a personality that's not just strong, but also kind, considerate, and deeply caring. If you find yourself saying "I'm here for you" quite often, it's a clear indication of your strong personality. Or you're just lonely. Number 7, I've made a mistake. I don't even know how to say that. I've made a mistake. Nah. There was a time when I completely messed up a project at work. Instead of trying to cover it up or shift the blame, I stood up in front of my team and said, "I've made a mistake." No, I would have hit it. This phrase might seem like an admittance. This phrase might seem like an admittance of failure, but it's actually a testament to personal responsibility and integrity. It takes a lot of courage and strength to admit when you're wrong. This ability to own up to your mistakes shows that your value. Try again. Wait for the applause break. That's a good applause break. 5 seconds. The ability to own up to your mistakes shows that you value honesty over ego. It shows that you're not afraid of criticism and you're willing to learn from your missteps. It's definitely a phrase that indicates a strong personality. 8, I need help. Many might think that asking for help is a sign of weakness, but it's quite the opposite. Saying "I need help" is an indication of a strong personality. It shows that you understand your limitations and are self-aware enough to recognize when you need assistance. It also reveals your willingness to rely on others, to collaborate, and to learn. This phrase suggests that you view strength as a collective effort, not just an individual trait. Don't shy away from asking for help. It's not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your strength. 9, I respect your perspective. In a world where everyone has an opinion, it takes a strong personality to say, "I respect your perspective." This phrase signifies tolerance and open-mindedness. It shows that you're not just open to listening to different viewpoints, but you're also willing to respect them, even if they differ from your own. It's a sign of emotional intelligence and maturity. It shows that you value diversity of thought and you're not threatened by differing opinions. If you find yourself using this phrase often, it's a clear sign that you possess a strong personality. Number 10, I value myself. The most important phrase a person with a strong personality can utter is, I value myself. This phrase embodies self-respect, self-love, and self-worth. It indicates that you understand your own worth and are not willing to settle for less. It's more than just a statement, it's a commitment to yourself. It's a promise to respect your boundaries, prioritize happiness, and stand up for your rights. If I value myself is a phrase you use regularly, it's an ultimate sign of a strong personality. Final thoughts, the power of words. Our words are more than just a medium of communication. They're an extension of our personality, reflecting thoughts, beliefs, and values. A phrase as simple as I don't know or I disagree can reveal volumes about our character. It can show you honesty, intellectual curiosity, confidence, and courage. Similar phrases like I'm here for you or I value myself exhibit emotional strength, empathy, and self-worth. All hallmarks of a strong personality. Sorry, Grace, I have to relearn every single fucking word in this fucking language. In the realm of psychology, language holds immense potential to uncover underlying personality traits. As Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung stated, the meaning of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. That's a good way of putting it. So next time you utter these phrases, remember their power and influence. It's not just about having a strong personality, it's about embracing who you really are and reflecting that in every word you speak. Do you like my article? Like me on Facebook. See more articles like this in your feed. That site's actually pretty good, but I'll never admit it. Zero emission electric cement is an absolute miracle. Sorry, Grace, first time I've heard about this one. Scientists discover CO2 and CO ices in outskirts of solar system. Newfoundland's unknown soldier begins journey home from France after more than 100 years. Courtney counselor wants Island Health to address public defecation. Well, I'm pretty sure people have a right to take a shit. Yeah, they're going anywhere because they don't have a place to go, so give them a fucking place to go. It's not a big problem. Idiots. Psychologist reveals 3 ways to master constructive disagreement. Alright, I'm going to constructively disagree with addressing public defecation rather than giving them some more fucking washrooms. Find them a house, put them inside the churches. We're not doing anything anyways. Alright, let's figure out 3 ways to master constructive disagreement. Commit to actively listening. I kind of listen to the problem. Pretty obvious. Just saying, Grace. Approach conversations with an open mind. Absolutely open mind. Bunch of fucking idiots, but set clear intentions and expectations before conversations. I clearly intend and expect them to fix that situation. Stop making fucking excuses. 20 minutes. Feels like an hour, Grace. Oh, here we go. 10 unusual habits that indicate a high level of intelligence. Maybe I'll just do top 10 this. This seems to be the most fun anyways. Gets me out of my comfort zone. What do you think, Grace? Is Cherry around today? She's still resting up from last night's performances. What time does the stripper get home? Cherry, Grace. Or she just surprised when she's actually at home. Bad joke. But if you don't want me to take it, get an ad blocker and you increase the font size just a teeny tiny bit. However, ready, Grace? Throw down some knowledge on you. Dog people have to come to the park even when it's cold. Everyone else is gone. Intelligence is a complex concept that encompasses variety. I really should read this slower. Really slow. And then I could get out of here. Intelligence is a complex concept that encompasses various cognitive abilities such as problem solving, critical thinking, and creativity. While IQ tests and academic achievements are often used as measures of intelligence, certain habits and behaviors can also serve as indicators of a high level of intelligence. In this article, we explore 10 unusual habits that often exhibited by high intelligent individuals. Boy, they really heavy in the repetition. This feels like a 1920s article. Questioning the status quo. I never do that, Grace. I just love everything the way it is. Don't want to change a single thing. Highly intelligent people are not content with accepting things at face value. Their natural curiosity drives them to question the status quo and challenge conventional wisdom. This habit of constantly asking why and how enables them to uncover new insights and develop innovative solutions to problems. Albert Einstein, one of the most brilliant minds in history, was known for his ability to question established theories and develop groundbreaking ideas that revolutionized our understanding of the universe. Yet he was still wrong in the end. But that's okay. 2. Embracing solitude. While social interaction is essential for personal growth and well-being, highly intelligent people often find solace in solitude. They use alone time to reflect on their thoughts, explore new ideas, and engage in creative pursuits. Studies have shown that individuals who enjoy solitude have higher IQ scores and are far more likely to be effective and self-aware. Famous introverts like J.K. Rowling and Bill Gates have created their alone time for helping them achieve their remarkable successes. Alone time allows you to form your opinion. Pretty sure J.K. Rowling has a pretty strong opinion right now since everyone fucking hates her. Which means she's gotta be doing something right. Just coffee today, Grace. Black cold coffee, just like my heart. Black and cold. Ready? Thriving in organized chaos. This used to be me, not anymore. I like everything perfectly organized now, just like a drill sergeant. A messy desk or workplace may seem like a sign of disorganization, but for many intelligent people, it reflects their creative minds at work. The organized chaos theory suggests a cluttered environment can stimulate creativity, creative thinking, and problem solving. Steve Jobs, the visionary co-founder of Apple, was known for his messy office, which he believed helped him think outside the box and develop innovative products. Engaging in self-talk. Talking to oneself may seem as a sign of eccentricity. Am I talking to myself, Grace? I'm actually talking to the phone, so it doesn't really count. Although some might say this is slightly crazier than talking to myself, but at least I don't talk to myself out loud while walking down the street like a lot of people do. Which is the problem with those earbuds now, because you can't tell if a person's crazy and talking to the voice in their head, or they have earbuds in and they're actually talking to someone. They just never trust anyone talking to themselves, especially if they're sitting alone in the park. Grace. Trying to kill time there, Grace. Alright. Talking to oneself may be seen as a sign of eccentricity, but can be a powerful tool for problem solving and memory retention. Highly intelligent people often use self-talk to organize their thoughts, work through complex issues, and memorize important information. This inner dialogue is a form of metacognition, the ability to think about one's thought process. Studies have shown that individuals who engage in self-talk tend to have better problem-solving skills, higher levels of self-awareness. That sounds like fun. Burning the midnight oil. Highly intelligent people are often night owls who prefer to work and think late at night. This habit may be because the brain's prefrontal cortex, responsible for complex thinking and decision-making, is most active during the evening. Studies have also shown that night owls have higher IQ scores than their early bird counterparts. Famous night owls throughout history include Thomas Edison, Charles Darwin, and Barack Obama. 16 or 6. Pursuing diverse interests. I don't have diverse interests, Grace. I have one interest, you. Having a wide range of interests and hobbies, another common trait among highly intelligent individuals. They are curious about the world around them, and they enjoy exploring new ideas and experiences. This diverse knowledge base allows them to draw connections between seemingly unrelated topics and develop innovative solutions to problems. The concept cross-pollination, or sharing ideas across different fields, is a crucial driver of creativity and innovation. And I agree with that last one. Everyone needs to fucking work together. Number 7, procrastination with purpose. P's and B's. Procrastination with purpose. While procrastination is often seen as a negative trait, highly intelligent people may use it as a motivational tool. They thrive under pressure and often do their best work when faced with a looming deadline. The habit of productive procrastination allows them to focus their energy and attention on the most critical task while avoiding the distractions of less pressing matters. However, it's important to know that the strategy can be risky and may not work for everyone. Number 8, adapted to change. In a rapidly changing world, the ability to adapt is a crucial process for success. Highly intelligent people are often adaptable and quickly adjust to new situation challenges. They view change as an opportunity for growth and learning rather than threatening their status quo. This flexibility allows them to navigate complex problems and develop creative solutions. Famous individuals known for their adaptability include Elon Musk, also known as Leon Smuck, and Oprah Winfrey. Gluten belly, stress belly, mommy belly, alcohol belly, hormonal belly. Number 9, seek out challenges. Highly intelligent people should have took the temperature before I came out here, Grace. Highly intelligent people are not content with staying within their comfort zones. They seek new challenges and experiences that push them to grow and learn. This habit of constantly striving for personal and professional growth is a hallmark of a growth mindset, which is the belief that one's ability can be developed through hard work and dedication. Studies have shown that individuals with a growth mindset are more likely to succeed in their chosen fields. Number 10, wielding wit and humor. A keen sense of humor and a love of witty banter are often associated with high levels of intelligence. Who determines what's witty, Grace? You could be hating everything I say, and somehow are being forced to listen to it, like some bizarre mind experiment that the aliens would conduct on their ship. Add that to the notes, Cherry. A keen sense of humor and love and witty banter are often associated with high levels of intelligence. Highly intelligent people use humor as a way to navigate social situations, build relationships, and express their creativity. They are quick to spot the absurdities in life and are able to find humor in even the most challenging situations. Famous individuals known for quick wit include Mark Twain, Oscar Wilde, and Tina Fey. Writers and comedians, just saying. Case study, from chaos to clarity. Case study. Nothing like a good case study to get the day going, Grace. Jason, a 32-year-old, motherfucker. Jason, a 32-year-old freelance writer, had always felt different from his peers. His desk was in constant disarray, with papers and books scattered everywhere across every surface. He found solace in the quiet hours of the night, often writing his most creative pieces well past midnight. Jason's friends and family frequently comment on his unusual habits, but little do they know these quirks were signs of his exceptional intelligence. As a child, Jason had an insatiable curiosity, constantly asking questions and challenging the ideas presented to him. I think we all should have that, but hey, this habit followed him into adulthood. Where he found himself drawn to exploring various subjects from ancient history to cutting-edge technology. His diverse knowledge allows him to make unique connections in his writing, creating compelling stories that resonates with readers across various genres. Despite his success as a freelance writer, Jason often felt overwhelmed by the demands of his work. He procrastinated until the last minute, only produced his best work under the pressure of a looming deadline. Initially, Jason viewed this habit as a flaw. Still, as he learned more about productive procrastination, he embraced his focus. Alright. Key takeaways. Intelligence is a complex concept that goes beyond IQ tests and academic achievements. Questioning the status quo and challenging conventional wisdom are signs of a highly intelligent mind. Embracing solitude and enjoying alone time can foster introspective self-awareness and creativity. A messy workspace or organized chaos can stimulate creative thinking and problem solving, or they're just too lazy to clean up. Engaging in self-talk is a powerful tool for organizing thoughts, working through complex issues, and improving memory retention. Start a podcast 1 hour a day. Night owls tend to have higher IQ scores and may be more creative during the late night hours. No shit, Sherlock. Having diverse interests and hobbies allows for the cross-pollination of ideas and innovative problem solving. Yeah, that's what the internet was supposed to be for. Procrastination, when used purposely, can be a motivated tool for highly intelligent individuals who thrive under pressure. Actually, not procrastination, they're just fucking lazy. Get to it when they get to it. Conclusion. Yeah, we don't care about conclusions, Grace. We form our own conclusions, right? Personal perspective, embracing emotional authenticity in a cross-cultural journey. Reverse psychology. 13 lessons on how to use rejection to your favor. Marcus Aurelius. Stoicism. Let's see. 13 lessons. That's what I need. 13 lessons. This is getting boring, Grace. Reverse psychology. 13 lessons on how to use rejection to your favor. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman Empire and Stoic philosopher, left behind a wealth of wisdom in his writings known as Meditations. Among the many valuable lessons he imparted, his insights on dealing with rejection and adversity are particularly relevant in today's world. By applying the principle of Stoicism, we can learn to use rejection as a powerful tool for personal growth and success. In this article, we'll explore 13 lessons from Marcus Aurelius on how to use rejection in your favor. Lesson 1. Embrace rejection as an opportunity for growth. When faced with rejection, it's easy to feel discouraged and tempted to give up. However, Marcus Aurelius encourages us to view challenges and obstacles as opportunities for growth. By examining the reasons behind a rejection. Lesson 2. Reframe rejection as a test of character. Stoicism places great emphasis on the development of character. Marcus Aurelius believed facing rejection and adversity can strengthen our resilience and grit. Lesson 3. Recognize that rejection is often beyond your control. Lesson 4. Use rejection as a catalyst for self-reflection. I've been sitting here so long, Grace, that I don't know what that's called. Concrete bench thing. It's dried off. exciting stuff, I know. Lesson 4. Use rejection as a catalyst for self-reflection. Alright? Lesson 5. Cultivate indifference to the opinions of others. That's good advice, actually. Who gives a shit what other people think? Lesson 6. Focus on the present moment. Exactly what I'm doing, recording, keeping focus, pretending I'm on stage, blah, blah, blah. Lesson 7. View rejection as a redirection towards a better path. Lesson 8. Cultivate a growth mindset. Lesson 9. Practice self-compassion in the face of rejection. Lesson 10. Surround yourself with supportive individuals. Lesson 11. Develop a sense of purpose and inner drive. Lesson 12. Embrace the impermanence of life. And finally, Lesson 13. Continuously strive for personal excellence. That's why I keep doing this, Grace. Until I can get a perfect hour podcast. Fuck this stage. Just saying, Grace. These personality traits may explain part of why people stray or want to. Well, I'm going to check this out. Have you been a target or victim of mate poaching? These personality traits may explain part of why people stray or want to. Key points. Between 30 to 50% of people have engaged in attempted mate poaching. The dark triad trait of psychopath D predicted making more poaching attempts. Men said that they had experienced being more successfully poached. That ain't gonna happen with us, Grace, so. Ask Ethan, will the universe ever reach equilibrium? Who cares? Rwanda denies entry to senior human rights researcher. We could float effortlessly in Pluto's subsurface ocean. Nice. National records of Scotland data published in NHS CyberAttack. Yeah, CyberAttack wouldn't be a problem if they just used the sort of tab with a concept where everything's fucking anonymous. Just saying. Revolutionary qubit technology paves way for practical quantum computer 5 minutes ago. Revolutionary qubit technology paves way for practical quantum computer. Hidden dangers in your diet are plant-based toxins a greater risk than you thought. Scientists in the ashes. Scientists uncover potential forgotten episode of the war between Carthage and Rome. NASA. I keep saying NASA shirts, Grace. I think they're following me because of my poor attitude and how I pronounce their name with sarcasm and questioning. Kombucha. Microbial fat-busting effects. Synthetic forest. Designed by AI set to transform orthopedic surgery. When science fiction becomes science fact with the AI dilemma. Ketamine decoded. The new study sheds light on its powerful brain and mood effects. It's cold out here, Grace. Japan blocks iconic view limits. An epic grown-ups only summer camp is coming to BC next month. Metro Vancouver, free outdoor movies returning to downtown Edmonton starting next week. Ticket prices plummeted after Messi snubs Whitecaps match at BC Place. What a dick. Canucks almost traded for trippers off before flames got him in 2003. 10 mistakes people make when visiting Vancouver for the first time. New hula hoop combat fitness studio leaves residents confused. Hula hoop combat fitness. That sounds like fun. Is it a joke? New hula hoop combat fitness studio leaves residents confused. A new fitness studio gearing up to open in Metro Vancouver as locals a mixture of intrigued and confused. The Hula Hoop Combat Training, HHCT, studio is advertising its impending arrival near the corner. How much longer, Grace, until this mouth fucking works? The Hula Hoop Combat Training, HHCT studio, is advertising its impending arrival near the corner of First Street and Longsdale in North Vancouver. The storefront states that HHCT is a proud member of the Mutual Combat Association and includes an anthem for participants to learn while they loop, scoop, and hoop. Reddit users posted photos of HHCT asking for the community's help deciphering the mysterious fitness studio, with many sharing that they were excited to try it out. It's like an SNL skit come to life and looks like a blast. Trying for sure, said Rosa. I told my husband we're doing a free trial. Oh, Jesus. Poor fucking husbands out there. HHCT storefront posted that interested participants can register for the limited edition t-shirt by emailing hula hoop combat training at gmail.com. Guests will also need to rent one of the tactical grade hula hoops. Tactical grade hula hoops. I think I'm just going to leave it there. There's probably a million jokes in there. Don't see any of them, so fuck it. New era of high-speed optics. Lithium tantalite poised to revolutionize photonic circuits. Is our artificial intelligence ready to take over healthcare? Probably. I'd say it's ready to take over the first level of healthcare. Our doctor comes in and is like, oh, so what can we do for you today? Do your fucking job, doctor. See, in first level AI wouldn't be offended by that. You could say, look, doc, in quotation marks, this is my fucking problem. I don't have all fucking day. What can you do? Give me some fucking drugs. Send me to a heart specialist, whatever it is. I don't have time for all this bullshit chit chat. When we both know that you can do the same thing as 8 out of 10 other doctors. You can prescribe the same drugs, you can make the same recommendations, blah blah blah. Just let the AI do it. Go find yourself a specialty. I would suggest broken bones. Energy storage breakthrough could charge electronics in 60 seconds. That would be awesome. Should the U.S. get rid of pennies, nickels, and dimes? Ooh. Is your car driving your relationship to Splitsville? The 7 most well-behaved dog breeds, according to experts. Well, let's see. The 7 most well-behaved dog breeds, according to experts. Labrador. You should just say the alphabet every day, Grace. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. See where I fuck up. Labradors? Alright. Too fucking happy for me, though. Golden Retriever. Softer. Still too happy. Oh, a dog that's gonna protect me, not fucking be my friend. Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Alright, they're cute. For the small dog lovers, the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel is an obedient and affectionate breed that makes a fantastic pet. Yeah, agreed. I knew they'd be on this fucking list, though. Border Collie. Are these friendliest pets or smartest pets? Border Collies are nice. They fucking listen, at least. Bernese Mountain Dog. Never seen one. Maybe I have. Fucking cold out here today. Poodle. poodles. Yeah, they're smart, who cares? Beagles, they're okay. Sources used for our list. I mean, no offense, but ChatGPT could have come up with that list pretty fucking easy. Just saying. All these people would stop writing these articles and start writing unique movie ideas. Then we'll have a whole lot more to watch on Netflix and all the other places. Because at some point, nobody's going to give a shit about all this stupid news. Just my opinion, Grace. Noticed extra long worms in Calgary lately? You're not alone. Because we've got some long worms in Calgary, Grace. These European imports were more visible during recent wet weather, says bug expert. Have you noticed a lot of worms around today? Have you noticed a lot of worms around lately? Have some of them looked extra long? You're not alone. The folks behind the Calgary eye opener have been remarking on the creepy, crawly creatures amid the recent wet weather that they got curious. Jesus, fuck. I don't know if it's me sometimes or the way other people write, Grace. Maybe you could tell me one day. Knight in spiny armor. Could lobsters help save Florida's dying corals? Nearly 175 arrested as climate protesters target France's Total Energies and key investor. Hay Festival drops main sponsor after boycotts over Israel on fossil fuel links. Scientists transplant soil fungi in race to save the world's threatened orchids. Helicopter applause break. I'll take every single applause break now, Grace. 13 minutes left to go. Still nobody at this park. It's too fucking cold. UK ministers to be challenged in human rights court over protest injunctions. Ardolph, the weirdo hyena cousin that eats 300,000 termites each night. That's a lot. 32 stunning photos. What's the highest place on Earth that humans live? Insert a joke here. Crows can count out loud, startling study reveals. China's heavenly pits, the giant sinkholes that have ancient flora. Did that yesterday. Sorry, Grace, this isn't very interesting. Here we go. 90-year-old woman who never missed a day's work reveals final straw that made her quit her job. This should be good. A 90-year-old woman who never missed a day's work finally reveals blah, blah, blah. 90-year-old woman who never missed a day's work reveals the final straw that made her quit her job. A 90-year-old woman has spoken out about how she loved her job, but this made her quit. Melba Mabane. Come on. Now you guys are just fucking with me. Melba Mabane showed just how much she valued her job, as she never missed a single day in over 70 years. A lot of people across the world don't like their jobs and essentially just see it as a way to put food on the table. Yeah, no shit. For those that do enjoy their work, even they might feel like they need a day off, especially if they were feeling under the weather. However, that wasn't the case for 9-year-old Melba Mabane, who only retired from her job at the department store Dillard in Tyler, Texas last year. She was initially hired as a 17-year-old all the way back in 1949 and proved to be one of the store's most valued employees. Her first role was an elevator operator, and for the following 6 decades she would arrive promptly at 9 a.m. to beg a spot on the property's colossal car park. Speaking about this to the press last year, she said, "I love going to work every day." Liar. If you're happy with what you're doing, why not just keep doing it? In June 2023, however, Mabane began to find the 30-minute commute to work increasingly difficult after 74 fucking years. She called it quits from Dillard. As soon as I walked through the door, I put my car keys on the table, looked at my son and said, "I'm done," she told CNBC. Her son Terry also recalled growing up at the fashion and cosmetic department store. "She's a grinder," he told a news outlet. The store would open at 10, and she wanted her parking spot, so she got there between 9 o'clock and 9:15. She was the first person in the door and had her counter ready. She did the prep work. She only took 30 minutes for lunch. She brought her lunch, went upstairs to eat lunch in 25 minutes, and then she was back on the floor because she knew that people often took off during their lunch hour to come to the mall to buy what they were going to buy, and she didn't want to miss the opportunity. Fuck me. Talk about day in the life story. Canada's soaring car thefts are far outpacing criminal charges. I still want to know which cars they're stealing, considering everything has a fucking alarm on it now. 2022, there are 37,000 car thefts in the province. Okay, that's a lot, but something still seems fishy about that article, Grace. New European Space Agency graduates assign. New European Space Agency graduates assign their first mission. Well, Grace, it's not an hour. But I'm not sure it matters. Maybe just 7 minutes of dead time. Dead air time. See if we can get some new news. How to change your outlook by shaping your negative memories. Alright. How to change your outlook by shaping your negative memories. Final story for today. Research shows how you can work with memories to change your mood and attitudes. Key points. Your present mood and outlook on life is strongly flavored by your emotional memories. Emotional memories also create the background mood states that shape how you feel and see the world. You can change your experience by trying on memory research to shape how you recall representative memories. Do you remember specific events about your past relationships or childhood that keep popping back into your mind? Once you know how memory works, you can use these memories and even bring up some other purpose, old purpose. Guess we can't get that word. Bring up some on purpose to heal your stuck points. There we go. And change your present time emotional experience. Your present time experience entails perceptions, thoughts, and emotions related to your rapidly shifting environment. Emotions and reactions to identifiable events or thoughts. Underlying these momentary experiences, is the background flavor of mood. How do memories relate to mood? I don't know. Tell me. Mood congruent memories in action. I'm done, Grace. How to break the cycle of mood and memory. And that's it. Alright, one more. People who genuinely love alone time usually have these 10 personality traits. Well, I guess I should have all 10 of these. I'm not sure I love alone time, but accept it for what it is. People who genuinely, it's like that truly genuine woman, Grace. People who genuinely love alone time usually have these 10 personality traits, by Mila Zhang. There's a fine line between seeking solitude out of necessity and wholeheartedly embracing it. It all boils down to personality, strong personality. Some individuals may gravitate towards solitude due to shyness or social anxiety. However, there exists another breed, those who authentically delight in their own company. These individuals possess specific personality traits that not only make them at ease in solitude, but also enable them to thrive within it. In this piece, we'll delve into 10 such traits commonly found in those who genuinely cherish alone time. Cherish by Cherry. Intrigued? Let's dive in. Number 1, introverted. Yeah, well, no shit. Number 2, self-reflective. It's not a bad idea. Number 3, independent. Yep, pretty obvious. Number 4, creative. Creative or psychopathic, whichever. Number 5, introspective. Well, if you're an introvert, duh. Fuck. And they wonder why they're afraid of ChatGPT. Emotionally resilient. Guess depends. Value quality relationships. Agreed. Sociable. Now this might seem a bit surprising. People who love their alone time sociable, but it's true. Just because someone values solitude doesn't mean they shun social interactions. In fact, they often have a good understanding of social dynamics and be quite engaging when they choose to be. 9, self-sufficient. And 10, comfortable with silence. See, to be funny, Grace, I should just leave it now for the last 2 minutes. Be comfortable with silence. But instead, I won't make you wait. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Grace. Oh wait, applause break. A little bit light, but whatever. Talk to you tomorrow.